just shine. Hey man, speaking of gimmicks, man. Speaking of guys, the Ugandan warrior Kamala passed away. Man, Kamala was a trailblazer here in Houston, Mid South Wrestling. The Ugandan warrior Kamala, with Kim Chi as his manager back then. Kim Chi. Kim Chi didn't do nothing but, wore a white mask and he looked mysterious. And the gimmick just definitely.
Well, he looked like a safari guy with a mask on, right?
Yeah, exactly. And, but I tell you, Kamala definitely made us feel a certain way when he went out there and performed. He's a trailblazer for the African-American wrestlers that came after him. He definitely left a mark in this business that's going to be literally remembered, throughout the history and the annals of time as far as wrestling go. And I just want to say, Kamala, you definitely inspired me to go out and be the best I possibly could be. And there again, rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, I saw the news yesterday, and he's 70 years of age.
70 years old.
Not an old man by any stretch of the imagination. He came out of Memphis, right? Didn't Jerry Lawler start Kamala?
Yep.
Yeah. And I first saw him at the WrestleMania in Houston, 01. He was actually on that card. He was in the gimmick battle royal, and they brought all the old guys who had like the gimmicks back to do this battle royal. I think Iron Sheik was in it, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Brother Love, Sergeant Slaughter, the Gobbledygooker, all kinds of people. The Goon, Duke the Dumpster Drug. Everybody was in it. And that was the first time I saw Kamala, the Ugandan giant, came out with Kimchi. Kimchi, I think, was with him.
Yeah.
And so then they bring him into Raw every now and then. He'd be on TV. But I didn't get to see the run that Kamala had. And from everything that I read and from everything I've always heard, he had a run. Like as a legit main event guy, especially in Memphis against Lawler.
No, he was a guy that worked at the top of the card, man. When you thought about Kamala, you say, oh, man, somebody's going to be getting hurt tonight. He rivaled, along that same line as a guy like Abdullah the Butcher. Those guys, their name rang very, very loud in the wrestling business, still to this day. And I just, definitely remember that man being in Sam Houston Coliseum, walking down that aisle and kids running, for the rafters, trying to get away from Kamala, man. And that's what let me know, that he definitely did his job, because he made me feel a certain way when I watched him come out and perform. I didn't look at Kamala like a gimmick wrestler or anything like that. I actually thought Kamala was from Uganda. And I thought he was some kind of African king or something over there, and just came to America and said, I'm going to make some money. But hey, guys, man, we got a whole lot to talk about. Some UFC, some WWE, perhaps some AEW as well. We got to talk about that. Hey, guys, stick around. We'll be back in a minute.